Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to the Little Reader's house. I'm the Little Reader, also known as Amanda, and you are in my house, where, of course, as you know, not only are you welcomed, you're celebrated. You're received with gratitude. But gratitude, it's almost, well, we just had a recent transmission on gratitude. It was beautiful. That aside, in terms of our intellectual understanding of the word, it does seem to fall short. Just know that your presence in this universe, and particularly here in the house, gives me great joy. Great joy. In addition to you, we've got Stillbite. Can you see it there? I know you can see it, but there is some shine. Oh, there it is. Up there. That's just really beautiful. I love that. I'm trying to think of the word. Chatoyancy. Chatoyancy. Yes, that word. That's what I think that is. Chatoyancy in the stone. But it's glorious. So, Stillbite, me, you, we're here. What a wonderful trio. Let's see what Spirit wants to bring in. Let's see what the message is for you here today, my sweet friend. Channeled through the humble vessel to help you remember how loved and love you are. Are you hungry, beautiful soul? Big emphasis on the solar plexus here. And I don't know if it's because Stillbite has an association with digestion. I'm not sure. But let's carry on. If you knew what you consumed, becomes you, and you become it. The appetite. Consumption of substances. Ooh, a juicy topic indeed, sweet spirit. If you knew. Oh, okay. Let's go. What you consume. Oh, my stomach growled in perfect timing to that. Technically, it wasn't a growl of hunger. It was probably a growl of digestion. But the consumption of nourishment. Spirit wants to discuss it. And invite an understanding. It is not for the mind to create more rules. It is not a diet plan. It is not an instruction on the ideal meal to sustain you. Not at all. Spirit's message is simply this. Observe your appetites, not just those related to your physical nourishment and digestion either. Observe your mental appetites. What content do you crave? Observe your sexual appetites or lack thereof. Observe your heart's appetites. What kind of love are you hungry for? What flavors of love don't feel nourishing for you? Observe, witness. And then Spirit invites you to witness how you go about fulfilling your needs for nourishment. When you need companionship, how do you feed the need? When you need passion, how do you feed the need? When you need entertainment, how do you feed the need? And Spirit is not interested in judging this in any capacity. To judge is the mind's role. Spirit is not the mind. The mind is but a fraction tiny, of Spirit. So Spirit's not a judge. Spirit's not saying, and by the way, while you're at it, eliminate the needs that are, weak or pathetic or, not fitting your life vision. It's not right to need this, that, and this. And you get rid of those. And, now next let's judge how you meet everything. Nay, beautiful soul. Don't eliminate a thing. In fact, if you could see the way that Spirit is embodied within the fulfillment of your needs, the alchemy of feeding yourself, again, not just through food, although that's a large component of today's transmission, but the alchemy of feeding your many realms. And here in the house, if you're a regular, we talk about the realm of heart, the realm of mind, the realm of form, this dense, fleshy avatar, all being unique, all having certain qualities and aspects. They all require nutrition. They all require sustenance. And Spirit revels in the alchemy of need fulfillment. In fact, if we zoom out far enough, Spirit is showing me that much of what happens in this dimension on this lovely planet that we call Earth is the interplay, the joy. For Spirit, it's joy of witnessing how patterns grow, how they alchemize, how they enmesh and then separate, and then enmesh and then separate. For truly, nutrition is a sort of wizardry, darling. It's a magical process. Let's go on a ride. Spirit will take us there as I shift my head hair. Eating something. We'll use that as an example. We don't need to be specific about what the thing is. But when we meet the need of hunger in terms of our appetite with food, we become the energetic quality of that food, and simultaneously that food becomes the energetic quality of us. It's a sort of mating ceremony. It is one of the most primary and fundamental sorts of alchemy that there is. And Spirit says this is a beautiful process. And again, it's not one for the mind to judge. The mind immediately takes this information and goes, great, how can I optimize? How can I become the fittest, hottest, youngest, most flexible, most desirable, most powerful aspect of my temporal self? Using this information to, just be better. Not better than anyone else, of course, just better than I used to be. Spirit's not about that. So let's just say, thank you, mind. Beautiful. Back to the lecture at hand. What Spirit wants you to know isn't about optimizing, and it's not about changing. It's about enjoying your hungers, enjoying your appetites and witnessing the fulfillment of them fully. If there is a way to optimize, truly optimize from Spirit's perspective, which once again, Spirit wants me to utter this very clearly. Spirit's perspective is far greater than the mind. The mind is but a fragment of the totality of Spirit's perspective. So when we optimize using the mind, and we attempt to manipulate, control, plan, and plot our lives with mental strategies, we have really just limited our life experience to but a fraction of what it can be. Oh, and suddenly the mind gets very quiet. Isn't that nice? It'll pop up with some arguments later, and that's okay. We love you. If something needs to be changed, needs to be optimized from Spirit's vantage point, then by simply placing your awareness unconditionally on the process of feeding yourself, of nourishing yourself, simply by being present with that, the optimization will occur. It will occur. You shining the light of awareness on the process itself revolutionizes the process. So Spirit invites you when you take a bite. Can you watch? Can you feel? Can it be love? Can you take that bite? Enjoy that bite. Be with that bite all the way down the esophagus into the stomach, all the way through the digestive process and the elimination process. We leave nothing out here in the house. Can you witness the nourishment and enjoy the alchemy, the energetic exchange? That's all. When it comes to consuming content, like this here video, can you be present with it? Can you simply watch? Watch yourself watch in this instant. How is it affecting heart? How is it affecting mind? How is it affecting physiology, form, body, heart rate? Even physical metrics. Sweat. Can you simply enjoy the energetic exchange of the nourishment? When you go on to watch movies, listen to music, swipe and scroll through your favorite apps. When you sit in church, when you sit at the dinner table to converse, or at the lunch table or the brunch table with friends, consuming champagne. Or perhaps you're more of an old-fashioned type. Is it a mimosa? Or will it be a Mai Tai, darling? Can you be present with the alchemical process? As it becomes you and you become it and the two of you dance together. Oh, and it's sensual, baby. It's sensual. In this human experience, it doesn't have to be sexual, but it is sensual. To consume through any of our senses is to engage in an electrical and a chemical process. It changes us. Can we be present with the shift? Not judge, not start eliminating left and right. Can we be present with the shift? Can we witness? as we take it in, as we then disperse it across our cells, distribute it, and then let it go. And depending on the realm that we're feeding, the process may differ. Can we be with it? That is Spirit's ask. And the promise in this, ooh, it's vast. The promise of being present in the process. There's a lot of P's. I'm being told what I'm allowed to say here. The promise of being present in the process of how you nourish yourself through body, through mind, through heart, or any other method that you can find, is that you become more deeply interconnected with the all that is. The walls of separateness between what you perceive as you and what you perceive as that wear thin, and your capacity for love increases. Your capacity to assimilate the nutrients, whether they be physical, metaphysical, non-physical, however they fall in the gradient of density in which we reside. Your ability to be present with the process expands your ability to derive power and more presence and more love from all of that which you consume and which consumes you. I suppose we'll be talking about that at another time. But make no mistake, you are equally consumed by that which you take in. If you can be present with the process, you can become. You can become. And that's where we're leaving it today, beautiful soul. What an honor it's been to share space with you and enjoy your energy and your presence. I appreciate you consuming this. It's an honor. And I hope you can feel all of the love that I'm sending in exchange. Until we meet again, it's a lot, it's the most, it's always more, it's never less. I love you infinitely. Bye for now.